Good evening, good morning, and whatever, however you want to say. Having a great day today. And this your boy Design Designs here. I got right here with me today Striker Manus, better known as Optimus Prime. He is a third-party transforming transformer by Cross Dimensions. So that's the box straight up, and let's get a closer look in there. Alright, so that's him. As you can see like the matrix in there. For a transforming toy, I will have to say that I'm impressed. Not a lot of kibble in them, and yeah. So that's the box. All right, and we're gonna turn it around. All right, there's the side. Put that in there right there. Like I said, Striker Madness. Alright. Alright, and the MT stands for Make Toys Cross Dimensions. So if you're interested in this figurine, there's a logo right there. Alright. There's the bottom. The other side. There. Alright. The back. And as you can see, it's got the double axis. It's got some pretty good articulation straight out the box. Then there's the top. Like I said, there's the logo, the name of the character, and MTCD stands for Make Toys Cross Dimensions #1. So this was the first one that they came out with. They did do a Megatron. That'll probably be for next week, more than likely. Alright, so that's that for the box. He did, because it is a third party, you have Autobot Decepticon stickers that comes with it. Alright, that way they don't get sued and things like that. Instruction manual. Alright, now with the instructions, it also comes with this little thing here. So if you do pick this up, and you guys can't see that, but if you guys do pick this up, be sure to read that, because you will not be able to transform him properly without breaking him if you don't follow those right there. I don't know why they didn't put them in the instruction booklet, but no, they didn't. And then you come with the comic. So, and gives you some of them in black and white, and then it goes to color, and in the back it shows you up and coming characters. All right, so you got Lightning right there, Skycrow, Meteor, which you can tell they're Starscream, Skywarp, and Thundercracker, but looks like Thundercracker turns into Swoop or Pterodactyl, and Skycrow is the Stegosaurus. I don't remember his name. Then you have another Meteor there, and Pulse. I don't know who Pulse is supposed to be, but yeah, that's that. Like I said, I got a lot of glare on this thing. Here, let me change the lighting here. That way it's not so much glare. Alright, and then right here you have Destron, which is Megatron. Alright. Still got glare. Let's try that. Alright. And I think on the front here. And then you have your Autobots. You got Hound, which is Gundog, I guess. Hellfire, which is I don't remember what Autobot that was. I really don't. But yeah. But they call him Hellfire in this one. You got Jazz. And they call him Downbeat. I don't know where the hell I'm getting that glare from. But yeah, there's Jazz. And their version of Bumblebee, not a fan. I never really been a Bumblebee fan. And then you have Manus, okay, which is Optimus Prime, but their version of Orion Pax. So you'd have to buy the figurine, get the book, and read the comic, and it tells you that he goes from Manus to Striker Manus. Alright, so, and it's got a little story going on there. Alright, it also comes with a card. Let's see if you guys can see that real good. And on the back, when you switch it over, it comes with a little barcode you can scan in. And I don't know, I haven't done it, to be honest with you. So yeah, but it shows you, you know, their version of Megatron. And yeah, I think it's like a tap to transform. It's some type of hologram type thing. So yeah. Now let's get into the man himself. Let's take these off here. Alright, so you got Striker Manus in its alt mode. I know normally I don't transform them, but he came out the package like this, I believe. Alright. And I will say this, he is a pain in the tail to put in alt mode. But I did this just because, yeah, I just want to try my hand out in transforming. And like I said, you can see the matrix right there in this, well, in the window, which later on is going to become his chest. The pipes are his axes. The top part is his gun. Alright. Get a good look at the side there. Alright. Look at the back. And the other side. Alright. Yeah, you probably can't see real good with these clips in there, so. I will tell you this up front. He doesn't roll very well, from what I could tell. I don't know if it's just because I didn't transform him correctly, or it's just my copy of this figurine, but yeah. So like I said, let's get him down here. Like I said, the back wheels turn, but the rest of it, no, not so much. So I'm thinking I just didn't transform them right. So don't be discouraged from that. Alright, so let's go ahead and see if we can transform this bad boy. Alright, got my camera back as far as I can go. Alright, first thing, let's take these axes off, because I know that's going to come off. Take off his roof. Alright, so do that. Now, this piece right here, let's see if you guys can really see that. This is, because if you read the instructions, it tells you to push the legs down into here, don't do that. Okay, I'm telling you from experience, don't do that. What you want to do, you want to unpeg all of this first. Alright, pull this from the side, that from the side. Alright, so right here is where you're going to pull out from there. Now you're going to pull up. Alright, so again, on this leg here, pull up, pull that out. Alright, and we're just going to turn him around. I think that clicks up in there. Do his feet. And I probably will mess up the transformation, so sue me. Alright. I'm pretty sure his feet go back like that. That's the foot there. I know that's got to stick up in there. I know it does. Alright, anyway, you're going to pull that down to the side. There. Turn that in. And bam. Alright. So that's his feet. And I'm still struggling with this one. Apparently. And this is why I don't do the transformations on camera. Alright, so we got that. We're going to push that in there. That's not supposed to come off, just to let you know. That's not supposed to come off. Alright, but it does pop on very easily, at least on my copy. So I'm just going to go ahead and transform this into his actual hand and stuff. Alright, that goes in there like that. That locks in. Comes around like that. It's supposed to, I think it's supposed to lock in somewhere. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe it just stays like that. Alright. So, comes out. And that's it. I really hate transforming on robots. Transforming them on camera, because I can never get them to do just right. Yeah, like I said, they come out pretty easily, but at least on my copy. But it's supposed to tab into that tab right there. Don't know if you guys saw that or not, but there is a tab right there, and that's where it's supposed to put your ball joint in there, and it's supposed to tap in there, so that way you can just do that. Alright, that goes in, comes out. Goes in there like that. Now the most, to me personally, the reason why I really don't like transformers that transform is that usually always a lot, and I do mean a lot of back kibble. It's either going to be back kibble or the side. I will say the one that I dislike the most, honestly, from any of the, would be the Dinobot Transformer. I don't know. Something about him I just never really did like about his back kibble. But it goes in there. And you got that. And I think he is done. I feel like there should be something else going on right there, but I don't know. But for the most part, you're really not going to see all his back. But like I said, that to me, he stands up pretty well. You know, if I can position him correctly. Or not. I don't know what's going on. He's still in this. That's why. So that's him. Put him on the stand there so you guys can see him. So that's Striker Magnus. There's this. Get you guys real good up on his head there. Alright. Again, there's this matrix. I mean, like, for a transforming toy, let's see. I'm impressed. I normally don't do the transforming robots, but when I saw this one, it was a get him and Megatron together, and I mean, honestly, you can't have a Optimus Prime without Megatron. You know, Michael Bay can say otherwise, but he doesn't actually know the lore, so you know, hey, that's just my personal opinion. Alright, but let's see if we can get his gun started here. I really wish I had one of those stands that rotate so that way you guys wouldn't be waiting on me to transform the gun, because yeah. Alright, so got his gun. Now I will say this. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to put on his, which attached there. Now you can either put them on there like that, or you can put them on this way. Alright, so I mean, either way is up to you on if you want the blade to be backwards or that way, point towards back, or you can have them that way towards the front. Alright. Now his hands, they do open up. If I can get my camera to do it correctly, and it does not want to stay down. So you got this, his hands do the, so the pointing finger is on his own joint, and you can't see that. I'll just take him off the stand there. So as you can see, The finger's on its own joint. It's got a 360 rotation. You can put the gun in any hand, so it really doesn't matter. And you know, he's got that. Oh. So you can put them in that type of pose there. Put the finger up. His chest does rotate. And there you have it. Alright. That's a far view. Like I said, I'll just zoom in on the gun there. I'll pull it down so you guys can really get a good look at it. Alright. And again, like I said, as far as back kibble, I really like it. You know, it actually somewhat fits, you know, except for right back here in that area. That doesn't fit, but you can always, like, if you're not using the gun or whatever, you can always put it back there and it mounts on its back there. Yeah, the detail, like I'm always saying in most of my videos, Hasbro need to step up their game. You know what I'm saying? You know, because these third-party people, the fans, are coming out with their own Transformers, with their own detail, their own ideas of these iconic characters, and making them better. All right, because I tell you what, if I would have seen this in a store, I'm not gonna lie to you, I would have bought it straight up. And because I mean, just yeah, and the thing about it is that I don't even like Megatron, but the way they did Megatron, I was like, yeah, you know what, it's a package deal. And for the price I got for it, I think I paid $20 for both of them. I think it was like $20. So yeah, you know, the only thing I had to complain about, honestly, like I said, was the fact that when you transform into his alt mode, he doesn't roll. Cause see, like right here, you can see right back here, if you look at the wheels, they do spin. So I'm just thinking I just didn't have them transform correctly. Now the ones on the inside, they don't spin. So like I said, could have been just my copy. Well, no, because even the wheels right here that are tucked in, they're spinning. So they're supposed to spin. I don't know. I just didn't transform them correctly. That's the best excuse I can come up with. But yeah, and this is probably one of my first third-party ones that I picked up. I think I was with my wife when I picked these up at LexCon, I do believe. LexCon a couple of years ago. And ever since then, you know, it's, you know, haven't been to a con since. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Haven't been to a con since, but you can see here, he can hold both axes in his hands. They also have a neat little gimmick that you take these out and you can put them together like so. Alright. Or I think they can even go. There was another gimmick I thought there was with these, but yeah. So you can take that, put it in his hand. Alright. Do that there. Put his gun in this hand. You know, we can rock and roll. We can do this all day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like I said, I was very, very, very impressed. Even although they changed his head sculpt, you can well, if we're gonna focus anytime soon, maybe not. Yeah, but even his head sculpt, although it's different, it's got that I don't know. It looks like it's got like a Gundam aesthetic to it. Right. Let me take it down. Maybe I just have to bring it closer to the camera. Yeah, so if you look right, and of course you can't see it because of my finger, right there. Alright. That looks like the Vulcan cannons on the side of a Gundam. So yeah. So I would definitely say that someone is probably, whoever worked on this was a fan of the Gundams. Possibly. Even the his mask, I guess you can call it, or his mouthpiece, which, you know, for future filmmakers of Transformers, stop putting the damn mouth on them. Has that. You know, even the mask is a little bit different, but all in all, you can still tell it's Optimus Prime, you know. So yeah, I think what would have made it even cooler was if maybe his eyes would have glowed or something like that, but then it would have cost, probably they would went up on the price, which I can understand. I was really hoping that they was going to do another version of him, that his chest would open up there and maybe have the Matrix. But we're going to talk about the Matrix later, because in the comic, the Autobots are actually the bad guys, I think. So, it's kind of like the Shattered Glass series. So, yeah. But as far as articulation though, honestly, he has almost the same articulation as something I would pay $100 for. So, I mean, his head, he's got a 360 up and down tilt. Is on a ball joint. So, his arms 360 back and forth. The hand 360. Waist, of course, 360. Alright. His legs can kick up to a certain point. Well, that's one thing I forgot to do. Was I wasn't done transforming him, apparently. But these little things come up there. Alright. And as far as his legs, he's got that bend there. Alright. He's got a toe tilt, and it can go from the ankle there, so he can come up, hit you with the hee if he wants to. See, he's just, like I said, he's very poseable. There is no ab crunch, so but that's to be expected. But yeah, when I got this bad boy, I will honestly say he was probably at the time my favorite. Although he did transform, I never keep him in their alt mode. But yeah, but Striker Magnus, everyone. All right, so this will probably more than likely be my last transforming video because I hate it. Took me too long, and yeah, I'd rather just talk about the design of the character, which is, you know, why I named myself Design Designs, because I care more about the design of the character, not so much as their alt mode, which I've explained many times before. So yeah. Yeah. Of course, he doesn't want to stand up right now. I'll give him the head tilt right there. But yes, sir. The primes of the primes. And like to say, I have no idea where that is. All right. I don't know why. And that's one issue. Not a problem, not a huge problem, but just an issue, a personal issue for me, is that when they did his gun, they just put a peg on there. Not that it fits on there at all. Like it swivels and everything like that. Whereas with his axes, you know, you have to open up his hands and he grips them pretty good. But his gun, not so much. Not unless you keep it up like that, and you know, which is I think when I had him on the shelf, I think I pretty much had him like that anyway. So either that or I had him out. And put him in a pose here, something he's gonna stand in. All right. And there we go. Excuse my little pops there, the few I have. My wife got me thinking that it's gonna be cute. Yeah. There's my boy. And design wise, no complaints. I mean, I could probably find something to nitpick. Really, I could. Okay, one nitpick. This right there. Either I didn't completely transform them or I'm missing a piece. But other than that, no. Yeah. So this is my review for Striker Magnus, and hope everyone has a great, wonderful, blessed day. As always, till all are one.